friends, I'm Ryan, and this is Demos in the Dark. And tonight we're looking at the brand new Sending V2 from Electronic Audio Experiments. What you just heard there was a track utilizing the pedal in a couple of different ways with guitar as well as on keys. Well, now we're just going to go through and pick out some of those sounds, and I will show you how I got them. All right, let's start out with just a brief overview of the controls and what they do. We have a filter here, and that's a high pass and low pass filter. Then we have a feedback control, that's the amount of repeats. And you'll see underneath there, it says swell time. There is a shift button right here. You engage that, and then you can hit the secondary functions on here. So in that case, would be the swell time. And then we have the mix control there. The secondary function is a mode. You can choose between a normal mix and then also a pan mix. Then we have the color. This is the preamp gain, and it adjusts the preamp gain. And then the secondary function trim is the actual overall output volume. On the other side, we have a time control, and the secondary functions is the tap divisions. And then we have the rate and depth controls, and the secondary function on that here is a chaos control, which is just this wild, awesome randomness that happens. And then the shape for the depth control is the LFO shape. We have 3 onboard preset options that you can save on the unit itself. Otherwise, there is MIDI functionality if you would like to save more. All right, tonight I'm going to be using a Lockhorn Instruments zipper, and I'm running straight into a Silktone amp. Silktone amp sounds like this. So let's attack a couple of sounds here. The first one would be what I call the hook. It's the thing that I hope gets stuck in your head when you turn off the video. And on this one, it was like... And being totally honest, like, this is kind of just where the pedal was set when I pulled it out of the box. I thought it sounded cool. So the filter is kind of heading more in the high pass direction. A little less feedback, a little less on the mix. The color is well over half, and we have some modulation going, and it just sounds super cool. Wanted to get some more dirt in there to really get those echoes to pop some more, so I threw on an EAE dagger. So this next setting was the first solo section. I wanted to do a nice slap back with a little bit of modulation. So move the filter between the 2 notches, should be pretty even. Feedback's back, mix is back a little bit, colors down, and then yeah, we have just a little tiny bit of modulation in there, and it sounds awesome. just wanted to add some dirt to that, so I grabbed the dagger, turn the gain down a bit on it. Got a really nice rock sound. For this next section, I wanted to use some of the chaos, which is the secondary function under the rate. So I set up a delay line that I liked, and then we're just going to start feeding some in. So with no time going on it. Chorus. Move that up just a little bit. So let's blend in some more chaos here. Pull it back. Slow it down quite a bit so you can get even more. For the last solo section, I just wanted to get some good old-fashioned delay, you know, the kind of delay that we're used to hearing. So we have no modulation going on. And that sounds amazing as well. Sounds really, really great if you throw some dagger in there. Just a very, very brief look at the Sending V2 from Electronic Audio Experiments. Lovely, lovely pedal, all analog, sounds amazing. And there's some cool modern features in there, like with the MIDI control and things like that, tap tempo. On top of that, there's also an effects loop that you can use to make things even cooler and go further outside and make just wild, wild delay lines. And that is cool too. So I'm really, really into it. Thanks, John, for sending this over for me to check out. And thank you for your time.